What was your reaction this morning when you first found out about the results of the election?
I was really nervous and really afraid because I know what policies Trump is planning to put in place, and I know how negatively they're going to affect a lot of the population of the United States, and I'm very worried to see how quickly he plans to implement them and how negatively they're going to actually impact the country.
Well, I had first checked my phone and I honestly wanted to cry, and what made it worse is that my brother was started screaming and chanting Trump as he was getting ready for school, so honestly just wanted to cry.
I'm very worried because, having said Donald Trump said some very terrible things about women and immigrants, and I'm scared for just the American people in general and what's going to happen not only in America but also globally.
To be honest, I was kind of surprised. I mean, although I was hoping for Trump to win, I didn't expect him to. He's not the candidate that I wanted to win. I really thought that Kasich had a solid set of values and he was gonna help direct America in the right direction. But I mean, when it comes down to it, and you had to make the choice.
Well, I kind of couldn't move. I just kind of stood in the same place for 5 minutes in shock, and I was kind of distraught. I just couldn't believe it. I thought I was still asleep.
I guess my reactions were twofold. One was on an emotional level, I was really shocked because the results kind of defied expectations. And on the other level, on the kind of ideological, ethical level, I was also shocked, but shocked that my conceptions of what I think America's value systems and values are presumably not as consistent with my own values as I thought them to be.
What do you hope to see for the future of America?
I hope that this will show us a way that it is not okay to think certain things that Black lives don't matter, and it's not okay to be homophobic and xenophobic.
I'm hoping that a lot of what he was saying was just to get some publicity and that he's not actually going to do everything that he said he's going to do. And I'm hoping that maybe some other people in the government are going to be able to try to tone him down a bit and help try to subdue what he wants.
I really hope that the best case scenario for this election result is that this encourages a dialogue amongst and between different segments of society that has clearly not been taking place, and not just not taking place for the last 8 years, but not taking place for perhaps decades and going back maybe even to the civil rights movement. So I hope that there's a recognition that takes place based on the results of this election.
I hope to see that we all come together and not have violence and not perpetuate the values that Trump has in the past, that we can all come together and make sure that everyone is included, everyone has equality.
I mean, move forward as a country, right? We're not seen as a country who made a mistake, but rather as a country who helped lead the world.
I hope that Democrats can retake some power in the midterms in 2018, and then just in general, I hope that Trump doesn't do all the things that he promised to do, and that he calms down, and that Congress doesn't let him get away with all this, all the plans that he made in his crazy rhetoric trying to appeal to his voters.
I hope to see that even if we disagree on different things, that we can come together as a nation, and that we know that we're going to have a certain president for the next 4 years, and that we kind of just have to work through it and kind of move forward as a country.